Hey gang, what's up? So yes, we're back in the woods today, and today me and Jake are just gonna set the tarp up because bought about 2 weeks ago. We've not used it yet, so we're just gonna throw it up, see what we can make. So what we're going to do is aim to get it set up in between these two trees here. I'm sure we can make some up, and then what I'm going to do is just about here is make a little, like a firewall, so that when we do eventually start in the evening, we'll have a nice little firewall to keep all the heat reflecting back at us. Let's see how we go. What are you doing, you nutter? Do not ask me what kind of knot that is. I just wrapped it around the tree a couple of times, done a few little hitches, bada bing, bada boom. It's tight. So this is the basic bit we've just set up, literally chucked it up. It's taking a couple of minutes. So what we're going to do now is find a nice good solid stick, poke it up through the middle, give us a bit of room. Job to good one. Let's go find some wood. Let's go find a pole, Jay. We need to find a...
Dad, we could use a knife.
Yeah, we'll do that in a minute, but we need to go find a decent stick first, don't we?
Yes.
Let's go then. Let's go find a stick.
Yeah.
Okay, so originally I went with the 4x5 meter by 3 meter DD tarp, because originally it was supposed to be me, Dylan and Jake, so I thought, oh, we're going to need some with you know, it's going to give us a lot of space. But what I'm thinking is, should have gone with the 3x3, as trying to find the ideal place to put a 4.5 meter tarp is quite difficult, and this is leaving a lot to be desired. So I think we need to readjust, mate, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It's like there isn't much room.
There's plenty of room, it just looks a bit
Not,
naff.
yeah, not that.
Looks a bit naff, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Let's readjust. Here we go then, that's looking a lot better. I know a bunch of cords are a lot to be desired for, but you know, they do the job. They keep it where it needs to be. Look at this. Got a nice little back shelter as well. Bit of a ground sheet to put all our gear on. Perfect. Not too shabby. What do you reckon of that then, Jake?
Oh, it looks more better than the other one.
It looks better than the last go, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Like I say, because it's quite a big tarp, we had to readjust, didn't we? Because it was just, because there's so much of it, it was just sagging everywhere.
Yeah.
But also what I can do is I can drop the corners down a little bit for if it did rain. I'm just going to run off. Bit of a dodgy stick though.
Yeah, but,
What do you reckon?
yeah. But you can
Plenty of room though, mate, isn't there?
Yeah.
Loads of room.
sit down and have a little lay down.
Have a little sleep, couldn't you?
Yeah, we could do this.
Perfect. This is what it looks like from the back. Not too shabby. Here he is. What, geezer?
Yeah.
What are we going to do now?
Going to find some big logs and chop them up.
Cool, let's go find some logs.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Peace.
Peace.
So I'm going up and down the road.
I thought you were supposed to be helping me find logs.
I'm going up and down.
Alright,
And then I'm going to go up and down back to there.
Alright, I'll do all the hard work then, yeah? Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to find some logs, going to make it like a little firewall. So that will just sit a few feet in front of the tarp, and then the fire will go in front of it, and it will radiate the heat back. So if it does get really cold, you know, you've got the heat keeping you warm. So now it's just a case of finding the right logs. I mean, we've got a few tools, got a little axe, little saw, little knife. You know, it's not like we've got chainsaws, and You know, you can't just go around cutting trees down. You know, you've got to find bits of tree, anything you can that's pretty much dead or already fallen down. So I don't think people take too kindly if they see you cutting trees. You know, it's not good either, is it? I have debated borrowing some logs from here because they are the ideal size. However, someone's obviously put the effort in of building this, but we've been coming up here for a few days now, and it's just all collapsed anyway, so I don't think anyone's really using it. I might just borrow them. I can always take them back. We're only over there. Look at that, you can't even see the tarp through the woods. Well, you can just about. It is just about. Boop, there it is. Doop, 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 doop. Where's Jake? Obviously Jake, he's all the way down there. Obviously not interested in helping move logs, so guess that's down to me then. Jake, you looking forward to when we can actually stay out for the night?
Yes.
When it's a little bit warmer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's quite
Although
cold.
it's not, to be honest, it's not, you know.
Not that cold today.
It's not, is it?
No.
I think soon, mate, we'll be able to
Sleep in the dark out here.
yeah, well, we can just do what we've done here, haven't we? You know, we're just setting up, seeing how we
Yeah, we could
how it
set
goes.
that up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then could do any. Then get some and get some wood to make our fire.
Yeah.
Could
Safely, don't we?
Yes. And we're just getting some wood now to chop up to make our fire.
Fire wall.
Yeah, fire wall.
Can put it in the pile then.
Dad, come here. Throw them. Dad, whip me up. Dad, don't walk. So I'm supposed to tell you where to go.
Oh, sorry, mate. Follow you. Okay, so what we're doing here is just getting back, well, as close down to soil as you can. As you can see, this is quite it's all quite damp here, so you know you've got to be so careful when you're making a fire and make sure you do it the correct way, because it can lead to all kinds of disasters, which is no good for anybody. So what Jake's doing, scooping up all the top stuff. Doing a great job there, mate. You can see it's quite damp. Got a big damp patch there. It's actually still still wet, mate, innit? Actually.
Yeah, but when
That's
it
cool.
starts drying up, we can
Yeah, no, it's all good for us. So
we can put our logs into it.
let's crack on. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start making the firewall. So I think I'm going to use that as our post guide. So what we need to do is make 4 of them. Point the ends off a bit, bang them into the ground, start building.
Yeah.
Let's go. barn.
These are prison barns.
Okay, so the reason for putting obviously self-explanatory really is trying to close up some of the gaps, stop all the air coming through, and to deflect most of the heat as possible. But yeah, not too shabby.
And not too bad.
So what we're going to go do now is find some bits of wood for the fire. First fire in the woods, Jake.
Yes.
You can help me find the wood?
Yes.
Pick that bit of rubbish up. I don't know whose it is, but jerks leaving the rubbish again.
Now,
Go and put it in our bag. We'll take it back to us.
we've seen loads of rubbish in this wood every day.
Yeah, we keep picking it up, don't we? Because they keep leaving a mess.
Yeah.
Jerks.
We shouldn't do that. We
No.
should just go back to the car park and put it in the bin.
Absolutely.
But they're not. They're just thrown it on the floor.
Jerks.
Yeah, little jerks.
Right, for those that don't know, and for those that do know, please forgive, because there are people that don't know the best way to start a fire. Is what you need to start off with is this real light, thin stuff that's dry and it's going to easily combust really quick. It's going to take a little spark and it's going to go up straight away. And then what you want to do is start adding little twigs around this sort of size, and then put them straight on top. That I'll show you how it's done when we start the fire. And then you want to move up to a bit more chunkier logs that are going to burn once the fire's established. This is when you start adding these kind of logs. But yeah, I'll show you how to do it.
More.
Okay, so what we've got in here is a little cooking stove. It can be used for cooking or just having a contained fire. If you can't have a fire like on the ground, this is a good little thing that you can use.
For camping.
Yeah, putting a little fire in, cooking a couple of burgers, I think it'll fit on there, a couple of little kebabs. Yeah, I'll get it out. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so this is how it comes out the bag. You've got your little like the main body bit here, folds out, and you've got a little bottom tray here, your little grill if you want to do a bit of cooking on it, and a little windshield bit, to protect the fire, and another little grill bit to add for cooking. But we're not going to be cooking today because we haven't got no food. So what I'll do is I will assemble it and then I'll catch you in a minute.
Peace.
And there we go, it's as easy as that. Literally folds out, tray fits inside it. Obviously I've had a little play of it prior to coming out, make sure I can put it together easy enough. And then should you wish, little grill, and sitting there like that, one layer.
And
And you've got top layer here. Like I said, you could probably fit a couple of burgers on there. But then if there's just a couple of you, it's perfect really. Nice little cooking stove.
Can we put this on?
Awesome. So, like I said, you're going to need the little twiggly bits. And I apologise now because I'm actually using lighter because I don't actually think a steel would take this. But all you need to do is light the little bits. Once that takes, probably need to.
Can I put a stick in?
Okay, so what you need to do now, once you've got the little twig bits of light,
Sticks.
start adding little twigs to it. Yeah, little twigs. Nothing massive, like we said, we don't need the big stuff yet because the fire's not established. We need to keep it going. So obviously Jake's putting a girt stick, which we don't need. All we need to do is get the little twigs in.
Away. I throw this.
See, now that the fire's going, then you start adding slightly bigger sticks. Hopefully these will take, and yeah, start building the fire.
So we started it again because you start adding some of these little twiggy bits in. and then we start adding slightly bigger sticks into the fire, and you can see that the fire's been going. The fire's got bigger. You can see, like, it's got bigger. You haven't seen us done any fires on our channel somewhere, but we're gonna stop now. I'm gonna stop talking now.
Okay, so after you've had a little fire of any sort, the most important thing, well, actually, just in general, you need to make sure that you leave no trace, you know, otherwise you just spoil it for everyone else. The trouble is nowadays, a lot of people they come out, you know, it's all good fun, and you end up leaving a right mess, and it just spoils it for everyone else. So yeah, you need to mush that all up, Jake. Mush it all out, that's it, kick it over, it's all nice and cool. Poured a litre of water over it so we know it's put out. We know there's no embers going. That's it. Mush it all in. Mush it all in. Good job. Mush all those in as well. That's it. Mush it all up. Keep going. It's like you're doing a little dance, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, that's it for another day. Like I say, we're not ready to camp out yet because it's still a bit too chilly in the evening for Jake's. But yeah, no, it's good to get out, get the tarp up, get a little fire going, so Jake can, you know, see what it's all about. I reckon he's going to love it, especially when we proper get going into the summer and that. And we've got all these different locations that we're going to go to. What do you reckon, Jake? Good?
Yeah. We have lost one of those green things.
Yeah, who lost it?
When it was around that when you packed away, it was around. I gave all of them to you this morning. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's probably in the bag then, isn't it, somewhere?
Yeah.
Right.
It's not in the bag. I don't think it is.
Okay. Right. Should we head back then?
Yes.
Let's go. As you can see, we're packed away. Never know we're here.
Yeah, you never know.
That's the most
when it's
important
here.
thing. Most important thing is
We might
that
see
if you're going
it
to come out
in the
and do this, that you obviously clear a path for yourself and make sure that you leave no mess and no trace that you're here, you know?
Yeah.
Because it just spoils it for everyone else. Anyway, look forward to seeing you on the next one. Peace!